Follow up now to a story we first brought you a couple of weeks ago about a local company helping out-of-state moms pair their sick children with medical marijuana. MX Biotech is now hoping to do more than just provide medicine. KEZI 9 News reporter Chinu Her joins us live in the studio to explain. Chinu?
Well, Matt, families who have moved here to legally have their children trial medical marijuana says the process is very expensive and takes a tremendous toll emotionally. A child who went through the program last year was recently granted a wish by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Now, his wish was to come back to Oregon. Now, MX Biotech is working on a foundation to help relieve the financial stress for families and make their wishes come true as well. 5-year-old Paxton Guerin from St. Paul, Minnesota is just a kid, but has already dealt with more medical conditions than most adults.
He has a brain abnormality called polymicrogyria, and associated with that he has intractable epilepsy, cerebral palsy, and autism.
His mother, Angela, says Paxton can't talk or walk long distances and suffers from numerous seizures every day, even while on anti-epileptic drugs.
In one individual seizure, if it lasts 10 minutes, he might have 30 individual seizures, and that's happening 3 to 10 times a day.
Left with no more options, the Guerins came to Oregon around this time a year ago to legally trial medical marijuana with local company MX Biotech. The company matches patients with customized profiles.
We saw 88% decrease in his seizures. Along with that, he was feeding himself, something he doesn't do here. He was noticing when his diapers were wet. He was vocalizing more.
Good coloring, Pax.
Angela says Paxton colored with crayons for the first time and was the most social he'd ever been. But because of expenses, the Guerins sadly returned to Minnesota.
He's regressed since we've been home.
Although more than 1,000 miles away from Eugene, the experience left a mark on Paxton. He was recently granted a wish from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and it didn't take long for him to use it.
He wants to go back to the ocean in Oregon.
He had some seizure freedom, and I think what he really loved the most was feeling like a normal kid and having fun with his family without seizing all the time.
Debbie Snow is a program coordinator with the MX Foundation, a branch of company MX Biotech, which paired Paxton with the medicine. She says seeing a child like Paxton get better is inspiring them to help others.
What we're hoping in about 3 to 4 months is to have several families come through, and we will be able to provide scholarship or a portion of their stay here.
That includes airfare, housing, and other living expenses.
We have a passion for improving the lives of people with epilepsy and their families.
They hope their passion can help grant wishes for all families like Paxton's and create an ocean of opportunities.
The sounds of the waves were really soothing to him.
The MX Foundation says their scholarships are for both children and adults. As for Paxton, his mom says they're still unsure when they'll be headed back to Oregon, but they hope soon they can be back here and be by the ocean. Live in the studio, Chinu Her, KEZI 9 News.